Okay, this is D-Roy Cruz on his Big D channel. What I have here is my new, just got these in 2 days ago. This past, what was it? Saturday, got these. Um, and I really just got into markers. Um, I'm really excited about this one. Can you tell which of these is markers and which of these is paint? That one kind of gives itself away. How about that one? That's pretty. How about that one? That gives itself away a little bit too, because I'm not all that great at it. And that one. Okay. But I'm really excited about these Ohuhu markers. They come in this little black case, and there's 48 of them, which to me, if you're able to blend colors, and you are, now me personally, I think blending colors is better with paint and pastels than it is with markers. But I am new to markers. I just got into markers, so I'm learning from some of these great people here on YouTube how to mix these markers, marker colors. And what I love about Ohuhu is they're very similar to my artist loft. Now I have probably about 40 some artist loft. Some of them might be duplicate colors, I'm not sure. I have let me turn this off. Can't see it anyway. It ain't bothering nothing. Um I have 40 some artist loft. I have about 12 Blick. I got one Copic, and I got one Primacolor. Is it Primacolor? Prismacolor. Okay. What I like about these is they're a lot like my artist loft, which I love the artist loft because they're very blendable, and they also, I love the color. I love the colors. I love the pastel colors, which, from what I understand, is that if you're dealing with Copics, you're paying a fortune for pastel colors. But these cheaper brands now, like Artist Loft and Ohuhu, here they have more pastel colors. And the pastel colors cost the same price as the regular colors. Also, like this, nobody on YouTube, when I was looking at these videos on Ohuhu, nobody said what this was for, except one person. Actually, it tells you here on the... No, actually, it tells you here, if you are coloring on thin paper, please put this pad between your coloring sheets to prevent any bleed. I think that is awesome. Okay, so like when I'm doing this in my sketchbook, I can use this, and I've already done it, to control the bleeding to the page behind it, and that's cool. That's perfect. Every single marker company should be doing this. Every alcohol marker company should be doing this right here. This. They should be doing that. Now, I'm sure you can get these in any art store or whatever, but Copic and All the other name brands should be doing this as well, okay? And then the other thing I love about these is these color swatchy hickeys. And because I'm new to markers, and half of these are like pastel colors and half of these are like your premium dark colors, your more opaque colors. I have to look at this all the time. It really helps with me drawing stuff to look at this a lot, okay? And I love these markers. I love the colors. I love the blendability. I have one Copic marker, and I've only had one Copic marker, and I have 12 Blick. And the Blick markers are almost as expensive as the Copics. And they're good. I like them. I'm probably going to get more of them open stock. But with a full set like this of 48 colors plus a colorless blender, okay, everything is going to be, everything from now on is probably going to be open stock because I got 48 colors here. And I accidentally ordered two. I accidentally ordered two when I should have ordered one set of 48. I ordered another set by accident of the same thing. And I was going to send them back, but being these here, you cannot like go in your typical art store and get them open stock. I'm probably going to keep the extra set, or I'll just give it to my grandbaby, who is a very, very, very good artist, even better than me. So I might do that. Christmas will be here soon anyway, so. But I like these. Were you able to tell which one were markers and which ones were paint? I really love this right here. This here, when I did this, I did this with my artist loft, and then I went back over it with the Ohuhu. Okay, the Ohuhu are a little bit more more higher quality than Artist Loft, I will say. But I still love my Artist Loft. I think they have the best colors. This here is paint. And I also, at the same time I bought the Ohuhu, I bought some acrylic gouache. A set of 24. This here is the acrylic gouache. Okay. This here is 100% Ohuhu. And I'm proud of that one too. This here is Ohuhu. As you can see, I do a lot of abstract stuff, or trying to learn how to do more abstract stuff. I really want to do my own comic novels, but right now I'm testing my mediums by doing the abstract stuff. I really like how the pastel colors come in up here. I think that's awesome. Okay. And then I did this yesterday, and I didn't look at these color swatchy things before I did this, and I wasn't able to, as you see where I tried to blend some of the colors, I didn't do too good of a job. But to the most part, it was fun. And what I want to say about markers in closing is that who does calligraphy with alcohol markers to begin with? I mean, when I was a kid, I had friends who drew with markers, and they drew with markers like you draw with crayons. So, you know what I mean? And they drew with the ones that sometimes like tear up the paper and stuff like that. Even though they were alcohol markers, and my grandmother and cousins used to complain about the alcohol smell, and they weren't quality alcohol markers. They were markers that you get at the drugstore, or markers that you get, while shopping at Hills or Ames or something like that. But, that's how a lot of people became artists, by those cheap markers. And whenever I would see somebody do calligraphy, they would always use a felt tip pen. I've seen some professional calligraphy artists go at it, They used the felt tip pen. They didn't really use markers. And you can do calligraphy with ink pens. You can do calligraphy with alcohol markers, water-soluble markers. You can do calligraphy with China markers, for God's sake, okay? And people have. But these here, as well as like the Copics, to me, they are for doing art. Okay, that's what they're for. They're for doing art. Okay? They're for doing art. And I am really happy with this. I really love this. I think I'm going to frame this. You may look at this and you may look at this and say, what is it? It's stupid. It represents nothing. This is abstract, and I'm not even finished with it yet. I think I'm going to go over it some more with some blues, but this is abstract painting at its best. And the thing is, with markers, I really believe that like alcohol markers, especially alcohol markers and markers like the Tombow and stuff like that, I really, really believe that they are for doing art more than they are for doing calligraphy. And I mean, when you use alcohol markers, it's like painting. Now, yesterday when I was doing the acrylic gouache, help me, Lord, acrylic gouache, I still got it on the palettes back there. Like, I couldn't get the paint off the palettes. It made a mess. I had to clean out my sink. I got it. I had to clean it out of my sink, and I put all kinds of chemicals on the palette to wash the paint off. I got as much as I could get off, and then I put it away. I'll probably really go over with Gamsol and some other chemicals when I get home. But that's what I'm saying. You can take this with you. You can close this up and take it on the road with you. Take it to the hotel. Take it to go see your grandkids or whatever. And get out some watercolor paper, or maybe even just some sketch paper, and go to town and have a good time. Have fun. And really have fun. But these are paint. These markers are paint. This is paint. And what I've been doing lately is I've been taking things that I've painted or things that I've done with markers and testing them out by painting them. And I tell you what, markers are easier to handle than paint. And they're less messy. But this here is ink. This is ink and paint is what I'm looking at here. This is ink and paint. And once you really learn how to do markers, which I just got into markers this year, so I'm really not that good at all. But once you get into it, I've followed Pinterest and YouTube. People are doing great things with these markers. They're doing great things with them. So they're doing great professional projects that go out for sale, and you don't have to worry about, like you do with paint sometimes, the color breaking. And look, the paper doesn't buffle. I mean, I have gotten into markers. I'm into markers. Okay? Really, I am into markers now. And I love oil pastels. I love gouache. I love Neocolor 1, Neocolor 2. I have the water soluble, pencils, Inktense pencils. I got all that stuff. I got all the good stuff. But now I've added this to my repertoire, and I really, really, really want to get good at it. So thank you for watching. Ohuhu, I'm very satisfied with these. 48 colors. What else more could you ask for in this lovely carrying case with, your blender thing, or your paper cover, and your swatches. What more could you ask for? Thank you for watching D. Roy Cruz on his Big D channel. Talk to you later.